Hi Barkai Yeshiva family, I'm Regina Terzi, and today we're going to discuss a little bit about Parashat Pinhas. In Parashat Pinhas, we learn about the midah of zealousness. And we're all familiar with this famous story. There's Zimri and Cosbi who act in an inappropriate way in front of Bnei Israel, and Pinhas gets up and murders them in front of Bnei Israel in an act of zealousness for Hashem. And many people off the bat might say, this is a negative thing. He just got up and killed people. How could that be something praiseworthy? But after the fact, we see that Pinhas is actually praised for this act, and he receives two rewards from Hashem. He receives Brit Kehunat Olam, which is Kehuna, and he receives Brit Shalom. And Rashi asks a very interesting question. He says, why is Pinhas receiving a beracha or sechar of Kehuna if he already is from a family of Kohanim? And he answers the question in a very interesting way. He says that when Hashem gave the beracha of Kehuna to Aharon and his sons, he said, the people that are going to be Kohanim are going to be Aharon and his 4 sons, and all the children that will be born in the future. However, at that time, Pinhas was already alive, so he didn't fit into either category. He was not a child that was going to be born in the future, nor was he chosen and appointed at that time to be a Kohen. So even though Pinhas was from a family of Kohanim, he wasn't actually chosen to be a Kohen until after the act of killing Zimri, where he got rewarded with that Kehuna. And then we have the second reward, the second sechar that Pinhas receives, which is Berit Shalom. And many of the Mefarshim struggle with understanding what is that reward. According to Chizkuni, there's a very interesting halacha. The halacha states that a Kohen who kills someone is not able to do Birkat Kohanim. Meaning, a Kohen who kills someone is not able to do the services of a Kohen, is not able to do the jobs of a Kohen. And perhaps Pinhas was worried because he acted in this way of killing Zimri and Cosbi, he would no longer be able to do the duties of a Kohen. So Hashem here is giving him the reassurance of giving him the beracha of Brit Shalom to reassure Pinhas, you can still be a Kohen, you can still do Birkat Kohanim, you can still do the duties of a Kohen, even though you killed someone, because you killed someone out of zealousness. You killed someone out of zealousness for Hashem, and that is praised upon. And this is a very interesting lesson for ourselves, because a lot of times people act in ways that might seem inappropriate or might seem negative, such as Pinhas murdering people. However, we can't be so quick to judge other people, because what we don't know is what that person's intention was. We always have to be dan lechafsechu, because just like Pinhas, who did something that might have seemed not so good, but did it for a good intention, he had good kavanah, he did it for Hashem, he did it for the sake of Bnei Israel, it could also be that people around us who are acting in certain ways that might seem not so good have positive intentions or have different reasonings that are happening that we don't see off the bat. So I give you all a beracha that we should continue looking at the world with a positive eye and only look at the good and try not to judge the people around us, because it's all about the kavanah and we never know the kavanah of the people around us. Shabbat Shalom.